At first, Minister, after you had gone to report me in front of President Tinubu and said all sorts, anyway, I am not beholden to you. My job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are
You are too small
Minister,
for me to
Minister,
report you to the
Minister, let me
president.
speak.
Who are you for me to report you?
Minister, let me speak.
Hello and welcome to my 2 cents for today. My name is Henry Igwebike, and let's do a deep dive into the most talked about event that had happened on national television, and that's no other but the rhetoric fisticuff between Minister Dave Umahi and journalist RUFAI Oseni. And if you really think that what RUFAI had going on was derogatory on his part as a journalist, then I would love you to take a look at what you will see next. And maybe when we come back, let's do some talking.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and
What percent?
predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who claims
anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the one who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
You don't believe they're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
Israel. High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
All right, so that was an interview, all right, between Senator Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson, actually. And so you can see what we call journalism. And I would love to believe there is no national definition of journalism according to one country as against the other. Journalism is journalism. It's about fact-finding. It's about asking people to answer to questions that they need to answer. That is what journalism is. And now I love you to further take a look at a second episode of the same interview session between Tucker Carlson and Senator Ted Cruz.
Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. And from my perspective, I want to be on the blessing side of things.
Of those who bless the government of Israel?
Those who bless Israel is what it says. It doesn't say the government of, it says the nation of Israel. So that's in the Bible. As a Christian, I believe that.
Where is that?
I can find it to you. I don't have the scripture off the tip of my... You pull out the phone and use the...
It's in Genesis. So you're quoting a Bible phrase. You don't have context for it and you don't know where in the Bible it is, but that's like your theology? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
Tucker.
I'm a Christian. I want to know what you're talking about.
Okay. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we're commanded to support Israel. But number two...
Hold on.
No,
Hold on. You're a senator, and now you're throwing out theology, and I am a Christian, and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel. And what
does that mean, Israel?
We're told those who bless Israel will be blessed.
Hold on. Define Israel. This is important. Are you kidding? This is a majority Christian country.
Define Israel? Do you not know what Israel is? That would be the country you've asked like 49 questions about.
So that's what Genesis, that's what God is talking about.
The nation of Israel, yes.
So is that the current borders, the current leadership? He's talking about the political entity called Israel?
He's talking about the nation of Israel. Yet nations exist, and he's discussing a nation. A nation was the people of Israel.
Is the nation
They're the descendants
God's
of Abraham.
referring to in Genesis, is that the same as the country run by Benjamin Netanyahu right now?
So, ladies and gentlemen, when you think that RUFAI Oseni is arrogant or he is being derogatory, there you see Tucker Carlson, right? There you see Tucker Carlson. So if you say RUFAI Oseni is derogatory, then what would you say of Mr. Tucker Carlson? And that is what we call journalism. Journalism is serious business. Our responsibility as journalists is to hold leaders to account. It's not come and pamper them. It's not receiving questions, written down questions. That is not what journalism is about. Journalism is about asking the tough questions. And as a public worker, a public servant, if you know that you do not have the facts, then don't come to any TV station. Don't just come and embarrass yourself. If you want to appear on national television, be prepared and go to a TV station that would bring your feet to the fire. Truth, there's no underlining anything about truth. Truth is truth. It's either truth or it's a lie. There's no in between. So if you have your facts, come and prove your facts. That is what it is. So there is no malice. There is no any form of maybe enmity, created between Dave Umahi and RUFAI Oseni. RUFAI was just doing his job as a journalist, whose responsibility is to ask the tough questions. Just imagine if Dave Umahi ever gets in the corner of Tucker Carlson. Imagine what Tucker Carlson will make out of Dave Umahi. Just imagine that. If Dave Umahi or any of those who are standing on the mandate ever appear on Tucker Carlson's show, for example, if he is a Nigerian with the kind of tendencies that he has as an awesome journalist, just imagine what will happen. It's bloodbath. That is what would be. Bloodbath, rhetorically, that's what it would be, right? So if you want to appear on national television, be prepared. This is serious business. This is serious business. You don't play kalo with human lives. It is not supposed to be so. Leadership is serious business. You can do business and it fails today, then you choose another set of business you want to do and succeed in it. But when it comes to leadership, every policy that you make has effects on the lives of people. And if you don't get it right at the time you were supposed to get it right, it has an incremental, avalanche, that comes with it. And most of this avalanche, comes with the death of people. So that is why I think, we should cut RUFAI some slack, because what he's doing is good journalism. And that is what it is. There's no different definition to journalism. And our work is to ask the tough questions. But if you know you are not fit enough to answer the tough questions, then don't make appearance on any national television. Or maybe you can make appearance on those national television that are there to receive questions and answer, ask you questions that you've written down or your aides have helped you write down, and you answer them when you like, and they pamper you and you go and you feel happy for yourself, then that is for them. But if you want to make appearance on the national television that understands what journalism is, then you must be prepared. This is my 2 cents for today. Have yourself a splendid day. Bye-bye.